All right, hello friends, and welcome to a new vlog on my channel. We are part 3 of this week and a half of being at my dad's. I've been splitting it up so far every 3 days. This vlog in particular is only going to be 2 days long because today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. My dad gets in Sunday night around, his flight comes in at 10:30, so he's probably not going to be here until maybe midnight, 1 a.m. So we'll have all day today, all day tomorrow, and then my dad's going to be here, and I just don't like recording vlogging when other people are here. I think it's a little bit rude, or just kind of like, you know, shoving a camera in their face. I don't like the idea of it. I don't even ask if it's okay. I'm just automatically, I'm not okay with that. After that, I will not be vlogging, but I will be here for 2 more days after that, and then we'll be back at home and back to our regularly scheduled content. Yay! Otherwise, as for today, it's currently almost 12:30. I just finished my Italian lessons for the day, and it's getting a little bit rough. We're getting to the point where we're having a lot of new vocab, a lot of new concepts, and it's difficult to remember all of them. Also my Anki cards. I am getting too much vocab and not enough cards. So like I have it set to just the basic. I don't know what number it is, but Anki can only give me so many cards before it's like, okay, you're done for the day, like you need to take a break. And I'm getting to that point where I have still more things to review, but Anki's cutting me off. So that's fun. Should maybe slow it down, take a little bit of a break. But as well, I will say that I didn't really have that great of a night of sleep last night. I don't know what was going on, like completely normal night, nothing was going on. I just wasn't sleeping that well. I woke up multiple times. Once was because of a nightmare, which, why? And then I woke up again a little bit before my alarm by like an hour because I heard a noise outside of, like, you know, people in the neighborhood getting up, going places, and that just woke me up. I guess I was sleeping very lightly. Didn't have the best night of sleep last night, but we're having a day. That's okay. I'm about to hop into doing some more crochet. Goals for today: I want to finish this hat. And then maybe start working on another one. Maybe 3 if we're being like super productive, but I'll be happy with just making 2. It's also a little bit rainy outside, and I know my dad's dog, who's behind me, doesn't really like rain, so we're probably not going to be outside very much. It's supposed to rain all weekend, I think, so a little bit of a lazy day for him, but let's get going. Let's have a day. I took Tiki's sweater off of him, and now he looks naked. Everybody make sure you point and laugh. Ha ha, naked. Anyway, so I finally finished up all of the food that my dad had pre-cooked for me, which is exciting. We still have a few things in here, you know, but none of it's like lunch food. There's breakfast food and there's desserts in here now. Yippee! Which means now I have to work on the frozen food that I got. Hold on, it's 5 years away. I don't know why years are a way to tell how far away something is, a distance measurement, but they're 5 years away. You're looking at the thing here, look, the ground. Behold. So over here in here we have the frozen food section. Yippee! And I'm trying to decide what I want to leave for my dad and what I want to eat, because I only have 2 days. I'm not going to eat all of this that we got. Not all of this is for me, but you know. I think he'll eat the pizza, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm not sure that he's going to eat my Chinese food stuff. I know he likes Chinese food. I just don't think he'll eat these. I know he's not going to eat the dinosaur chicken nuggets back here. Even though they're just chicken nuggets, for some reason they're dinosaur shaped, and he's not about that life. He does not have that whimsy. And then over here I also have a lasagna that he'll probably eat. I think I'm probably gonna eat the Chinese food and then see how much I can work on the dinosaur chicken nuggets back here, and maybe force him to eat the rest of the dinosaur chicken nuggets. I guess let's work on some sweet and sour chicken right now. I need a change of scenery, or a change of like something. I'm sitting here. I finished one of the hats. It's done. Wow. Amazing. Working on the second one. I don't think that I'm gonna finish it by tonight, but I finished one and I'm happy about that. But I've been sitting here working on these and just watching YouTube videos for the past few days. And it's not that I'm tired of crocheting. I'm tired of sitting here and watching YouTube videos. So I'm trying to think of something else that I can do, because as I've said before, crochet is such a monotonous activity. Your hands are going, but your brain is not, that you need to watch something or listen to something or do something else while you're crocheting. And I'm tired of YouTube videos. So I was thinking of sitting out on the deck here, but it's going to rain in 17 minutes, so says my weather app. So I'm only really going to be sitting out there for like a little bit, and then I have to come back in because it's gonna rain. I should take Tiki out though real fast before it does rain, because it says it's not gonna rain for that long, only like 30 minutes, but might as well shuck him outside just in case, because then it's also gonna be wet outside. It's currently still a little bit wet, but you know. But then after that, I don't know what to do with myself. So fun fact, when you're not 100% sure what you want to do, but you kind of want to change from what you've been doing, but you also don't want to put your crochet down because you're kind of having fun doing it, you'll just sit in the same place that you were without watching any YouTube videos or anything and just think, I guess. And I think I came up with a decision I honestly wasn't expecting to change, but I wanted to talk through it just to like get my thoughts out there basically. So my other channel, that's not this one, which is where I play video games, the way that I have it set up is that I basically record like a double wide video. So on one half of the screen I have my face cam, and on the other half of the screen I have the game that I'm actually playing. That way in editing I can just put the face cam on top of the game, and should something happen in the game that's underneath the face cam, or I want to move the face cam around just to be kind of silly with the editing, anything else that may pop up, then I can do that. But I have a little bit of a problem with it. One, I don't often actually utilize that in editing. Normally my editing is pretty easy. I just slap it on there, I do some cuts, and I'm done. And I'm happy with that. I don't need super crazy TikTok level editing where like every 5 seconds something new happens on screen, you know? It's just, I'm playing a game. That's the exciting thing, watch that. But one of the problems that I have with it, especially when I am here at my dad's, is that I'm not going to bring my entire gaming computer with me. It costs too much money to trek 3 hours away from my house and be worried about like, oh, if I hit a bump in the road, is it going to break? Or if I get into a car accident, you know, whatever is going to happen. I'm not going to take that risk. But I can't do any editing for the channel on my laptop because my laptop just straight up cannot handle it. I tried about a year ago, maybe, and it, like, I'm so serious, I was getting like a frame a second. Maybe a frame like every 10 seconds. It was bad. So I've just been like, okay, I can't do that. I can't do any editing on my laptop. But then for this channel, As I talked about a couple of videos ago, I did some editing and it was totally fine. It was normal, the way editing usually is. I didn't have a single issue with slowness. It felt like it normally does on my gaming channel. And so what I think the problem is just having that double wide format where I'm putting a video on top of a video, and that's a lot of work for my computer to handle, and my laptop's just not good enough to do something like that. And that's fine. As I said in the past, it's not a gaming laptop or anything. It's something super basic because my old laptop was dying. The graphics card in it was going out. And listen, I understand like desktop computers, you can change out the graphics card. I don't know about laptops. Technically speaking, I'm sure that you could change out the graphics card and all that, but I didn't want to do that, so I just got a whole new laptop. And it's not the best quality. It's not, you know, the most powerful laptop out there because I don't need it to be a powerful laptop. But now I'm thinking I might be able to edit videos for that channel if I put my camera on top of the game, like as I'm recording, rather than having that double wide setup, record it as you see it basically and not right next to each other. And so it's kind of like a pros and cons list because that means that I'm not going to be able to do cool editing things, but I don't really utilize that anyway. Like I have it all set up for that and then I never use it. So am I really losing that aspect of it? So I think that's what I'm going to do when I get home is I'm going to change everything to be just like single, my camera on top of the gameplay, all of that. And then next time that I'm here, which I don't know off the top of my head when it is, I know it's sometime next year. There's at least 2 times that I'm going to be here watching Tiki while my dad is on vacation. But the next time I'm here, maybe I can just pre-record while I'm at my house and then slowly edit while I'm here. Crazy concept. And then I don't have to worry so much about recording and editing and making sure everything's okay, because that's each video for the gaming channel, not for this channel, takes me 3 hours to do. 1 hour for recording, 2 hours for editing and uploading. So in order to create all of those videos for while I was here, I'm here 10 days, I think it is. And so that's 30 hours of work that I did in order to appease my subscribers on that channel and make it so that they are not missing out on content while I'm away. Whereas I could do it where I record 10 hours worth of content and then throughout the week while I'm here, I can edit all of those. It's a better use of my time. I can actually do things without being so stressed about creating all that content and having it all ready to go before I even leave. Anyway, I'm rambling and I'm crocheting at the same time. It's a mess, but I think that's what I'm gonna try to do when I get home. And I just wanted to chat it out, I guess. I wanted to turn on the camera, put my thoughts into the void, and see how that works. But the more that I think about it, the more I'm like, I think this is what I'm going to do. I think honestly, even though I'm kind of losing out on certain features, it's better in the long run. There are more pros to this than there are cons. Also, I'm like 1/4 of the way through this hat, and I'm pretty happy about that. It is a new day. I also can't tell if this camera exposure settings is a little bit too bright. Yet again, just warning you, this camera's little screen that shows me what I'm recording is 1 inch by 1 inch, so I can barely see, but I think that's good. I didn't want it to be too dark. The next part down seemed a little bit too dark. Anyway, it's a new day. I have Tiki right here. You can see him because it's windy, and apparently he doesn't like that. Also, if you can hear the whatchamacallit in the background, wind chime, it's chiming because it's windy outside. It's currently almost 1:30. We had a little bit of a late start to the day because we just did not want to get out of bed, both me and him. So we were like, cool, let's just stay in bed for a little while longer. But took him out, made breakfast, just finished my Italian lessons for the day. I have a little bit of a headache, probably because like we were awake but we didn't want to get out of bed, so I was just playing on my phone, and I think that gave me a headache. So I need to be off of screens for today, which is kind of upsetting because last night I had a dream about The Cruel Prince, the book by Holly Black, and that made me really want to reread it. The problem is I didn't bring it with me because, you know, I wasn't really expecting to want to reread The Cruel Prince. And the library apps that I have, all of the copies are checked out. So I was debating, I was like, ooh, should I just buy the Kindle version of The Cruel Prince? Because it'd be nice for it to be portable and I could read it whenever I want. But now I have a headache, so I don't think that I'm going to do that. I'll just wait until I get home, or maybe tomorrow, who knows. But I'm in the mood to reread The Cruel Prince. Not the entire series, to be fair. The entire Folk of the Air trilogy, but... ugh. So, I think because of the headache, I'm going to crochet for today. Wasn't really feeling like it, but not much else that I have that I can do that doesn't have a screen. I don't know, maybe listen to some music. Kind of boring, but what else do I have? Okay, I know the windows behind me are bright and they're kind of messing up with this, but I just feel like I've been recording too much from over there where you don't see the windows, so deal with it for a little bit. We're getting a little bit monotonous, I feel, but it's currently 4:30, maybe even almost 5. My phone's in my pocket and I just cannot figure out how to get it out. It's 4:43. I have been crocheting for a little bit, but as I said, I didn't really feel like crocheting, so kind of boring, kind of monotonous. It was nice though to crochet and listen to music because Tiki was like shaking because he was afraid of the wind outside, so me playing music over that, he stopped shaking because all he could hear was my stupid little music. So that's nice. But it's been a few hours. I took him out. He forced me to stay outside for 20 minutes. It was cold. I died, but then I forced him. I was like, okay, bye, and I just walked inside, and that usually gets him to be like, wait, where are you going? So forced him inside, ate a late lunch, early dinner. I don't know. My times are all messed up being here. And now I'm like, I really want to read. I have not gotten over wanting to read The Cruel Prince from this morning. I think I'm gonna get the entire trilogy on my Kindle, which I know is stupid because I already own the trilogy. But it's just so nice to have them handy for when I'm not at home. I can just pick it up on my Kindle. But I am also 50% of the way through the third book in the All for the Game trilogy. Rereading that, I can't remember which one it is. It's not The King's Men. Maybe it is The King's Men. The Foxhole Court, The Raven King, The King's Men. Yeah. So I should probably finish that and then start reading The Cruel Prince. I'm in a reading mood. I want to read, so let's go do that. Okay, so it is almost 8 p.m. It's like 7:52, and I just finished reading The King's Men, the third book in the All for the Game trilogy, which I said that I was going to finish reading before I get into The Cruel Prince. And I just really like the series a lot. I like the way that it ends and like the specific thing that happens in like the very last scene. I'm happy it's over. I'll probably reread the series again sometime just because it's one of my favorite series. But now I can start working. I can first of all buy the Folk of the Air trilogy because I don't have it on my Kindle, and then reread through that series. I'm going to take a little bit of a break Probably take the dog out. It's been a while since he's been out. See how much I can read before my dad gets home and I have to end this vlog. Okay, I have to make this somewhat of a quick update because my dad is getting home a lot sooner than I expected he would. I thought he'd be home at like midnight, 1 o'clock maybe. It's currently just a little bit after 11, and he just called me to say that he's 10 minutes away. So, yay! I'm about 30% of the way through The Cruel Prince right now. Still very much in the beginning. And the beginning of the books is always a little bit more slower, I feel like. I think that things don't really pick up if you've read The Cruel Prince until Jude starts becoming a spy and starts looking into one of the brothers, but that's all that I'll say. Just in case you haven't and you don't want spoilers. So I'm just now getting into that part, but so far the rest of it has been kind of okay. That is going to have to be it for this vlog in particular because, as I said, my dad's coming home soon. I just don't like vlogging when, one, other people are around, and two, I don't like shoving a camera in people's faces. But thank you for joining me on this little adventure, both in this video and the past couple of videos. Thank you for spending time with me and letting me ramble to you for these past few days. And I will see you in my next video for hopefully a themed vlog. I have a couple of ideas once I get home of things that I need to record, but we'll see which one of those comes out first.